Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of
Hi,
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now in today's episode, I want to show you guys an amazing way to be able to get a lot of tungsten very quickly. Now if you guys are wondering what you would be using tungsten for, well, it's basically to get any of the armor pieces that you guys want up to mythical standing. So you can, this is going to be your weapons, your armor, whatever armor that you guys will need or want to upgrade or keep. That's all you guys need to do. Once you've collected the pieces that you want, or if you want to try out some new pieces and you maybe just don't have enough tungsten in order to do that, this is going to be the guide for you guys. Now, I have actually got quite a few, and there is a little bit of grinding that does kind of come along with this. It's not a glitch. It's basically to force the game to give you more, but it's without actually doing any type of major cheating. Now this could eventually get patched, we don't know. We do know that there is an Assassin's Creed update and a patch that's going to be available fairly soon. I don't remember exactly how soon, but it's going to be fairly soon. That could take away the opportunity to make quite a few tungsten ingots, so I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and do this as soon as you possibly can. Now this is only going to be for tungsten, but this will also actually affect the titanium as well. As you can see that I've got 45 here, and I've actually just used some of my tungsten ingots in order to go ahead and upgrade all of the armor that I primarily use and my bow and my weapons to the mythical setting. So let's go ahead and show you guys basically what we are doing. So anyway, if you guys are enjoying these types of videos and want to continue seeing these types of videos, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel, so please go ahead and do that. Also, if you guys could share these videos with everyone that you possibly can and everywhere that you possibly can, that's also going to help me out. And if you guys want to be able to eventually have giveaways on this channel, because I would like to be able to give back to you guys as the channel grows, that means please watching these videos in their entirety, as I do try to give as much detailed information that I possibly can to you guys. Alright, so this was actually presented to me by a viewer, so I just want to thank them for that. And what we're going to be doing is, the first thing that we have to do is liberate a higher ranked area. Now this one actually says suggested power of a 190, and I'm actually above that, not by much, or pretty close to it anyway, but I'm able to actually get into this area pretty easily. I don't know how far I am actually in the storyline itself, but you can pretty much access this part of the map whenever you guys would like. These will not work in the lower sections, just so you guys are aware. So we're talking like the 20 over here, then East Anglia, which is the 55. These will not work for tungsten ingots. Pretty much everywhere else besides that, you should be fine. So you got this area 160, you've got Lincolnshire, you've got Eurovikshire, and then you've got the bigger ones, and then you even have the bigger one down south, which is a 340. So those would be fine. But if you want to make it easier on yourself, this is probably the one that I would recommend, which is the one north up by Jorvik. You don't actually have to do the city of Jorvik because it's actually separate from the rest of it, and it doesn't work in Jorvik itself. So this will take about 2 hours. We actually did this on a live stream. You do need to get all of the wealth coverage first of all. That's the first thing you're actually going to do. But by doing that, you're actually going to get probably about 10 to 15 ingots anyway, because about half of those are ingot related. So you will be able to upgrade some of your stuff prior to even doing this method. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first place that we're actually going to go to, and if you guys don't have the fast travel locations unlocked, I would recommend this one and also this one right here. These are the two that you guys will need to unlock. So let's go ahead and fast travel to this one right here, which is Anlof's Lookout, however you actually pronounce it. So let's do that now. Alright, so once we actually get to this location, this is not where you guys are going to find your first ingot, just so you guys are aware. I believe there is a wealth at this location before actually undoing it, but what we're going to be doing is going to be going almost straight west over to this area right here, Dalton. So let's go ahead and make our way over to this location. I do want you guys to be aware the location that I typically go is actually down this road and then I kind of sneak through here by these rocks, and then I kind of come through the woods. And usually right in this area, you'll actually be presented with anywhere from 2 to 4 wolves. So just be prepared that you will be attacked at some point in your journey over to Dalton. So let's go ahead and get there now. And there's the wolves, and looks like there's actually 3 of them right now. So I guess let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Guys, I'm busy trying to show everybody what to do. I don't need your shenanigans here. Bad wolf. No good for nothing wolf in the game. Except for my companion, that is. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you want to be using your Odin's Vision. And you want to be careful with the people that actually are around you. Because these guys are pretty vicious, especially at this camp right here. So just be aware of that. But typically the guy that we're actually looking for is going to be over by this hut or this house right here. Let's get our vision on, and what we're looking for is somebody with a gold orb on the top of their head, which I'm not seeing yet. So he is not in this location. This is the only one that's always not in the same location. The other 2 spots that we're going to be going to, they are always in the same general area. And I am not seeing him at all. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and start a fight, and let's. Oh, there he is. It did pop in. There he is, and it's usually a guy that's a little bit more powerful, and like I said, he's usually over here by this. It's not really a longhouse, but this looking building. It almost looks like a church to me. So this one is a little bit harder than any of the other 2 to go ahead and assassinate to get what you guys are wanting to get out of him. So what we're going to do is we're just going to assassinate. And then what we're going to do is you're going to get the titanium and the tungsten ingot. And now what you need to do is just get out of there. You don't have to worry about anything else if you don't want to. And this is another big dude that you're probably going to want to go ahead and get out and get away from. So what I usually do is just run across the river, because they don't usually chase us over here that much. They just like to stay over in their area. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to our next location. And like I said, you're going to want to basically go and have this one unlocked. So let's go ahead and fast travel up there when we can. That's what you're going to want to do here in just a moment. Now that we've made it to our fast travel point at the tower right here, we're going to basically go straight east to this Aldberg area. Now this guy will always be in the exact same spot. So let me go ahead and get there now. But before we actually get there, I want to let you guys know that you more than likely will be presented with more wolves to either fight or get past. It almost always happens. Those first 2 locations almost always have some wolves to deal with along the way. All right, now that we've arrived here, you just basically want to climb up this statue right here. And then you're going to jump from the statue onto the wall. And then we're going to go ahead and climb over. And a wolf actually just saw me now, but there's the guy right there. So all we have to actually do is assassinate this guy here. And then assassinate this guy here. And just like that, easy peasy. This one is actually usually easier than the other area is. And then what we need to do is just make our way to the north at this point in time. And from here, what you're going to do is go north to this camp right here. So let's go ahead and fast travel there now. Well, I'm going to get there as fast as travel as I possibly can. And I'll show you guys where the last remaining captain or enemy is at that will carry a tungsten ingot for you guys. Alright, now that we've actually made it here, I would recommend that you come to this spot where I'm currently at. It's a little bit to the east of the camp. And you can get up here really however way you want. There is typically an enemy up in this watchtower. So you got to be careful of that guy there. And there's usually the two that are just kind of just chilling right there. You climb up here. And what you want to do is just jump on top of this roof. And then you're going to make your way over to the top of this one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your Odin Vision again, and you'll see that this guy has a key, but upon getting a little bit closer to him, the orb will actually show up. You just need to climb up this wall. And then what I like to do is just wait like right here, and then just do a little bit of whistling. Then he's going to be an idiot and come on over to us eventually. And then all you have to actually do is do an assassination or a stealth attack. And that's all you have to do. And there's your tungsten and your titanium that you needed. Thanks, idiot. I appreciate your time. Now give me back my arrow. Anyway, now basically you can just rinse and repeat. So you're going to go ahead and fast travel back down to this lookout. You're going to head west to Dalton. You're going to fast travel up to the tower up here. You're going to head east over to Eldberg and then head up north to the camp. And then just repeat the process over and over and over again. Now, for whatever reason, the enemy doesn't show up. The one that mostly commonly doesn't show up is the one in Dalton. All you actually should have to do is fast travel back to your camp and then fast travel back up to the lookout to begin with and then start all over. If that still doesn't work and you want to be able to get all three of them, the other two should be just fine. These two, but you will have to fast travel down here and then fast travel back, because the enemies won't reload in this area in time. But what you're going to want to do is just close the game out and then restart the game, and you'll get 3 tungsten ingots each and every single time, and that's all that you need to do, and you will seriously gain a ton of them. And it only takes about 15 minutes to get 3 ingots, and it is completely unlimited, completely infinite, and you can get more than what the area's wealth will actually give to you. It is absolutely fantastic. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. I also do have a guide here on the channel. If you guys would like to be able to get infinite money, I have one of the best farming money or farming silver in the game that you guys can possibly make, making almost 2,000 coins in about a 15-minute period, which is absolutely insane. But if you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.